This is ABRSM Grade 1 Theory, and this is question 1.6. Tick one box which shows the 4 notes written in order from the shortest value to the longest. Okay, so sometimes it's worth us doing it from both ends. Now, I know that a lot of students will find it a lot easier to notice that semi-breve is a longer note. So we might want to start from that end. And we can see that we've got multiple options. So let's have a look at this first option here. In fact, I'm going to write it out in front of me because you can write this out on your scrap bit of paper. There's nothing to stop you doing that, and I thoroughly recommend it because it gives you a chance to put things in the right order. So here we've got a semi-breve. It's worth 4 beats. We've got a minim, that's worth 2 beats. We've got a dotted quaver, which is worth 1.5, and we have got a semi-quaver, which is worth 1/4. So are we going from the shortest to the longest here? Yes, we are. So already I'm looking quite successful for this one. This looks pretty good. Now we could just quit there and say, yes, that's it, let's move on. But if we've got plenty of time in the exam, which we hope we will have, it's worth going through the others too, just to check. So let's have a look to see why this one isn't quite right. So let's see if we can figure it out. So we've got, that's a minim, and then that is a dotted quaver, and then a semi-breve. Okay, so I'm just going to make this a little more clear. Okay, so let's start. We've got our semi-breve, which is worth 4. I've got a dotted quaver, which is going to be worth, well, the quaver is worth 1/2, and then the dot is going to be worth 1/4. So I'm going to write it like that. And then this one's worth 2, and then this one is worth 1/4. So let's figure this out. Is that in the order from shortest to longest? No, it isn't. So it's quite clear to see that this one is not right. So we can definitely put a cross by that. Let's have a look at the final one. And we start with a dotted quaver. We have, we start with a semi-quaver. Then we have your dotted quaver. And then we have a minim, semi-breve, and then we finish with the minim. That one's worth 4, that one's worth 2, and already you can see that's completely in the wrong order. So yes, completely wrong. Now, I would thoroughly recommend that you write this out, and you do this on a scrap bit of paper, and you work through everything to make sure that you get it all in the right place. You only got one chance to get this right, and there's nothing to stop you writing down on scrap paper.